This permaculture garden is located next to Williams Hall and right across from the bookstore in Phillips Hall. I am the summer intern through the Dana internship in the Office of the Provost for the permaculture garden. So I've worked here pretty much full-time all summer. My freshman year I was taking sustainability principles and practices, which was taught by Karin Olsen-Ramanujan. And I brought up this idea that we need to do something different with this garden because it's not working, and she brought up the idea of permaculture because she had expertise in that. Permaculture itself is a design system where we intentionally try to design how we use the land to be ecologically sustainable, to be sustainable for human communities, and just all around a really efficient and renewable use of the land. In the spring we had a research team, myself and I guess 2 other people were taking it for credit, but a lot of people kind of just joined in because they were interested and they were already at a full credit load. And that was led by Karin Olsen-Ramanujan and Michael Smith in the history department. That spring we put in basically the infrastructural changes that we needed to do.
I've helped out with the permaculture garden. I've been a strong supporter throughout the entire process. Permaculture garden is really important because it's a new way to look at your environment and a new way to utilize the landscape. I see it as a great alternative to traditional lawns and traditional plots of land that are just mowed over. It's a great way to actually use spaces that people will otherwise see as useless.
People are welcome to harvest, especially in small amounts. These are the mints in the permaculture garden, and to explain the proper way to harvest herbs, it kind of covers all herbs, but it's most apparent with mints that, if you look at the stem, there's parts, this is probably the best example. There's parts where the leaves branch out, and if you cut just above where they branch out, those branches will eventually become larger stems of their own. So the same thing goes for basil or any other herbs, and actually most herbs are all in the same plant family, which is why it kind of works for just about everything. The family's called Lamiaceae, if that helps. But and also, if you wonder what is mint, how do I tell if it's mint? It has a square stem, so if you roll the stem in your fingers, it's mint if it's square. I mean, one thing we had to take into huge consideration was the soil quality. And that was something that we put a huge amount of energy into amending a lot at first. But the way we've set it up, a lot of these plants will accumulate nutrients in the soil. When they die back in the fall or throughout the summer, they give nutrients back to the soil. So we kind of gave this initial push of nutrients with all the compost that we put in. But from here on out, it will really start to kind of keep that ball rolling with the soil nutrients.